Okay, welcome to video 6. Here we're going to be writing an equation or inequality for each graph below, and then we need to make sure that we state a possible solution for each graph. So a lot of times we'll do the first part, but we'll ignore kind of the second part of the directions. So we need to make sure we do this. So this puts everything together that we've talked about so far. So we need to look at each graph and determine first if it's an equation or an inequality. Well, this first one, I'm noticing that it's a solid line and there's no shading, so that means that this is an equation. So I'm going to start off by writing the equation of a line. Y equals mx plus b. So I need to find the slope and the y-intercept. So either one, whichever one you want to find first, but if I look at my graph, I can see that we're moving for the y-intercept up 2, so my b value is positive 2. And then if I look to see how much I rise over how much I run, from this point right here, if I go up 1, right 2, that means that I'm going to rise 1, run 2, so the slope is 1 over 2. And that continues just to make sure. I do a couple more just to make sure that it's the right one. And we can even go down 1, left 2, that's definitely the slope. So the slope is 1/2. So now that I know my m value and my b value, I can just put them in place of m and b in the equation. So my answer is y equals 1/2 x plus 2. But remember, that's not the complete answer because we also need to state a possible solution for each graph. So any point on a line is a solution. So you have many options here. Any of those nice points that are on this graph would be a possible solution. You can even go to y equals, put this in y equals, and check your table to get some nice points. But a possible solution is definitely 2, 3, because over 2, up 3 is a point on the line. So again, you're just picking any point that's on that line. Okay, let's look at the next one. So when I look at number 2 here, I can see that this time it's definitely an inequality for 2 reasons. It's a dotted line, and it has shading. So I'm definitely an inequality over here. So first, let's again find the slope and y-intercept. Now, I did bring over the y equals mx plus b, but be very careful. It's not actually going to be an equals. So really, though, it's kind of like a blank. I don't know what's in there yet because I don't know if it's going to be shading below or above. Based on that, I need to figure out if it's less than or greater than. Now, I do know it's less than or greater than because it's a dotted line. It can't be equal to. So I have 2 options. It's either y is less than or y is greater than. So before I worry about what the inequality is, let's worry about the slope and y-intercept because that's nice and easy. So I can see that I'm going down 1, 2, 3 to get the y-intercept where it crosses the y-axis. So my b value is -3. And if I look at one point, so I can start at the y-intercept and see how much I rise and run to the next one, I can rise 1, 2, 3, run 2. Let's see if that continues. Up 1, 2, 3, run 2. That looks good to me. So the slope is 3 over 2. So now I can fill those pieces of my equation in, but remember, I also have to figure out what inequality to use. Well, just by looking at it, to me, it looks like the shading is below the line. So to me, it does look like it's less than, so I'm going to fill that in. But before I leave it, I want to make sure that that's the right equation. So again, to make sure that it's right, I'm going to use the test point 0, 0. But according to my graph, 0, 0 should not be in the solution set because the shading went the opposite direction. But I still like to use 0, 0 if it's not on the line because it's nice and easy to use. So is 0 less than 3/2 of 0 minus 3? Well, 3/2 of 0 is still 0. Minus 3 is -3, and that is not a true statement, which is good because I didn't want it to be true. I didn't want 0, 0 to be in my solution, so I think that my inequality here is correct because my test point showed that it should shade the opposite way, which is what we did on our graph. So a possible solution, remember that this might help you to put that S in the solution region anywhere below the line, and since it's a dotted line, definitely can't have any points on the line because those are not part of the solution. So any point that's down below here, so for example, over 1, 2, 3, 4, down 1, 2, and I always try to pick one that's way in the solution region, not like close to the line, way in, so I know for sure it's a part of my solution. So I'm going to put over 4, -2. So a possible solution would be 4, -2, and that's only one of many options. So remember that we have to have this and our inequality or equation, and we need to use test points when we have an inequality so I know if the shading is the right way. Okay, that's it for this video. We'll continue it in class. Have a good night.